Greetings everyone, and welcome to part 16 of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. And today we are actually going to finish off this level. We are going to take the fight to the Panda King and put an end to his extortionist racket. As soon as we cause some destruction right here. Oh, Panda King, you shouldn't leave your fireworks out exposed so that your enemies can use them against you, so... Alright, now we're moving on to our next set of levels.
I calculated the trajectory of these rockets, and I'm 99% sure you'll be able to ride them all the way to the top of that statue before they explode.
What about that other 1%?
Well, in that case, Sly, you will be blown to bits. But the experience will no doubt be spectacular.
Nice.
Now, to unlock these rockets, you're going to need all 7 of the Panda King's treasure keys.
Right on. I'll steal them in no time.
You know, secretly, I think Bentley wants that 1% to happen. Anyway, here I am. I'm going to demonstrate something that I find kind of BS. Here I am, sneaking towards the guard, you know, having my invisibility technique active. Sneaking. And as soon as I try to get by this guy, as you're about to see, everything's looking so far, it's like he can't see me or anything. And come on. Oh, you've got it. Good thing I had a lucky charm, but still, I call BS on that one. It's like, is the game programmed to disengage my invisibility thing? What?
Murray, what are you doing down there?
Well, I'm minding my post when I notice this snow cone stand, and I think to myself, hey Murray, you gotta keep your energy up. So I hurry over here, and then all of a sudden, monkeys are everywhere, bugging me to race them 3 times around this track for a key.
You could use the key. Think you could take them?
Come on, Sly, they're a pack of monkeys. How can I lose?
Alright, remember, steer with the left stick and press square to use any nitro boosts you collect. Keep clear of those icy patches.
Thanks for the advice, Sly, but trust me, I got this under control.
Okay, let's quickly change topics. So, Murray, you had to keep your energy up, huh? You had to try and get a snow cone, And as a result, you got harassed into a race by a bunch of monkeys. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 2 words. Weight Watchers. Or Jenny Craig. Whatever works for you. Maybe the Atkins diet? Maybe? Anyway, here we are. We are racing for a key. Again. Only this time we're going up against a bunch of monkeys. And to be honest, I find this group of racers a bit bland, really. I mean, back in Mesa City when I had to do the race there, those racers had some personality. I mean, they're just racers, but they had some personality. I mean, there was a go-karter, there was a mariachi band, that sort of thing. Here they're just all generic things, so yeah. Anyway, the same rules apply. The left control stick controls your vehicle, and when you get nitro, press the square button for the extra boost. And to try and get in the lead, just try to stay within the inner track. And of course, there's ice physics here in certain spots, so be careful. Don't just go woo, or else you'll kind of spin out of control. And yeah. Oh, Murray. Thankfully, I hear you get better in the sequels, but right now you're just below. Sad, really. But don't worry, you'll get redeemed later on. But sometimes people like the load. Sometimes people like the funny character. I don't know why, but yeah. And yes, folks, I'm not going to win this one.
Those stupid monkeys! They got lucky and beat me! I'm just not used to driving on the wrong side of the road.
Side of the... Just get the key.
Would you excuse me, folks? I have a key to win. Alright, finally, I'm in first place. Woo! Alright, and I'm on the last lap too, so better not lose it. Almost at the end. Alright, there's the finish line, and bam! Finally. But realistically, folks, it only took me 2 tries to, well, get this key, so thankfully it didn't take me that long, but yeah. At least it's the final racing section. But this will not be the last time I'll be driving the van, I'm just saying, you know. Spoilers. You know, it's kind of funny. A lot of the gimmicks we had in Mesa City are back in this place, you know? First we had the Murray gun section, and then we just had a Murray racing section. What's next? A Carmelita shoot 'em section or something? Anyway, what I think I was supposed to do here is sneak over to this side and jump down to the racing level from, like, up here. But, I was being cocky, so, yeah. And what's this? Another one of these hovercraft things from Miss Ruby's lair? What? And I think Bentley mentioned something about it around here, so, let's, hear him out, okay?
This vehicle is identical to the one you found in Miss Ruby's lair. Someone with some serious high-tech skills must be providing these guys with hardware. The fifth member of the Fiendish Five, perhaps? Remember, use the left analog stick to move and aim the right analog stick in the direction you want to shoot. You know, I bet that cannon is powerful enough to blow down those heavy security doors.
You know, it would make sense for the other members of the Fiendish Five to supply the rest of the gang with all sorts of technology, you know? Because, though, they're members of the same gang, you know? I mean, it would make sense that this person would also supply the laser alarms, the searchlights, and, yeah, you know. Alright, just like the last shooting section in Miss Ruby's area, we have to shoot objects and shoot enemies in order to proceed. Only this time we have the ninja monkeys instead of ghosts that infinitely respawn. By taking out the the traps, well, we can cut them off and, well, no more ninja monkeys. Oh, and here comes the Panda King, okay?
Attention, valued employee. It has come to my attention that a thief is loose somewhere inside the firework production facility. Please do your part to pitch in by killing this intruder on sight. Thank you, that is all.
You know, even with murder on his mind, the Panda King is so polite, you know? Alright, stupid nunchuck monkeys, you're going down. And of course, we got some conveyor belts to add to some challenge, you know, because, well, it would be just boring for Sly to just be riding this thing and not have some kind of challenge, you see. Alright, and you can interact with the environment in some limited way. And oh goody, we have 2 ninja monkey trapdoors, so yeah. And no problem at all, just move back and forward a little bit, and... oh, that was nice. See, we can just blow up this firework right here to blow a hole in the factory area, so, yeah. And oh goody, now we got 3 Ninja Monkey areas. And, yeah, this can be a little hectic, folks, if you don't know what you're doing. Sometimes it's best to just charge right in there and take them out. But at the same time, you could lose control of the situation, and you could be swarmed by Ninja Monkey nunchuck guys and get whacked all over the place. And it's I'm kind of cautious because I don't have a lucky charm for extra protection, and oh jeez, oh, woo, don't let them get too close, get away, back away from me, you stupid nunchucks. Okay, get a little closer. I don't think I'm making any progress, but see if I can just, okay, okay, I'm kind of trying hard to concentrate with all these swarming monkeys. Come on, okay, gotta get some breathing room. Come on. Okay, come on. Come on. Alright, okay. Come on. Oh! Okay, revenge will be mine. I should be okay. I have a lucky charm. I can do this. I can zap these guys. This is actually the hardest section in this shooting level. So once I get past this section, it should be no problem. Alright, come on. 1, 2, one final trap door, and come on. Come on, shoot the door. There. No more ninja monkeys for this level. Thank goodness. Alright, we can move on. And all before checkpoints, so whoop-dee-doo. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, I never, let's see, these guys right here that usually shoot these little monkeys right here. let's see, they have a name too. They are known as the Guerrilla Defenders. They're also known as Andre. Okay. So, yeah. What they do is they just pretty much use their young as projectiles. And that's kind of mean, isn't it? Using your own kids? Or are they really their own kids? Or are they just kidnapping monkey kids from other rival clans and using them as bait or something? So, who knows? Yeah, anyway, folks, this section is much easier than the whole nunchuck monkey section. Because all you have to do is just move back and forth, shoot down the barriers, and then proceed onward. And you can get a bunch of points here if you want to stock up for lucky charms in life. So, yeah. And Andre here, the Guerrilla Defender, when you get close enough to them, they'll just cower in fear because, well, you're pretty much at point-blank range with these guys because they're more of a long-range attack force, you know, using those snowball monkeys to, well, hit your opponents from far away. I mean, they're not used to close-range combat, you see. Okay. And you have no worry of these icicles falling down on you. You just gotta move back and forth. Move back and forth. Come on. There we go. Again, this section is easy. You can get past it, no problem. Look at all the coins I'm collecting. Come on. One, and... see, they're only momentarily stunned before they resume, well, monkey launching. And still... isn't that some sort of cruelty to animals? I mean, technically, we're committing cruelty to animals since we're whacking things with our cane and shooting things up with this gun right here. But, is there some kind of Geneva Convention about this sort of thing? Who cares? Anyway, to get the key, we're going to shoot down this pillar right here until, well, there's nothing left. And there, and suddenly this vehicle disintegrates. Huh. Alright, 6 keys down, 1 more to go. And yeah. And of course our final level before we get to the Panda King is actually right next door to us. So let's just go down here. And there, just going to climb this, well, I think pole right here. And there's our final level of this stage. Or this stage of this level, or, well, our final destination before the boss. Duel by the Dragon. Yeah, duel involves 2 people. I wonder who the second person is. It can't be just some regular old mook. It's gotta be someone, you know, very important. Maybe. Alright. No! Okay. It cost me a lucky charm, you stupid mandrill thing. You're gonna pay for that. There. Ah, heck. We all know that this person is eventually going to be a certain Inspector Fox, so, yeah.
Freeze, raccoon!
How can I freeze when my heart warms at the very sight of you?
Shut up, Ringtail. I don't know what you're doing here in China, but I'm sure it can't be good for whoever owns this place.
You must only have eyes for me if you're too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see is a pathetic thief who's escaped justice for far too long.
I'm proud to be a thief. Especially when I'm stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King. Open your eyes, detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives factory.
Don't try to confuse the issue. You criminals are all the same, and none of you can escape justice.
So here we are, Sly Cooper versus Carmelita Fox, round 3. And just like before, she will shoot her gun at Sly, trying to hit Sly because, well, I know she wants to stun him, but when she hits you with that thing, it hurts. I mean, it really hurts. I mean, to the point that you can lose a lucky charm and your life in the process. So, yeah, it's meant to stun you. Yeah, right. She wants him dead. I just know it. She's out for his blood. Even though secretly she has a crush on him, but still. Okay, let's get careful. And just like before, she can destroy the environment in certain places, so you want to mind where you're jumping and all that stuff. Ugh, like that right here. Now, with this level's gimmick right here is, what you're supposed to do is, you're supposed to hit the rockets in certain spots so that you can, well, destroy, you know, certain monuments so you can proceed onward, you know? because otherwise you'll just be bouncing around with Carmelita trying to take a swing at you or take a shot at you or something. So, yeah. And I would also like to point out that this is actually the final level to gather clues from. Yes, after this level, we will never gather another clue again. Which means that this level also contains our final vault of the game. So, we're almost done. I just realized something. We are actually almost done with this game. I mean, it has been a fun game, folks, and I'm ready for it to end. Because all good things come to an end, so yeah. But that's why there are sequels, ladies and gentlemen. Sequels to the game. Alright. Again, like before, we have to find some rockets, hit them, and we can destroy some structures to create some makeshift bridges so that we can continue. And sorry that I'm stuttering. I just a little tired tonight. I can't believe I didn't hit that rocket. Oh, you. Oh, ugh. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Can't believe that I didn't hit that rocket. Turn around. Turn around, you idiot. Come on. Turn around. See, that won't break unless you hit that rocket right there. It's just that specific. See, even though you're... Thank goodness for the gravity-defying technique. As I was saying, despite how powerful that Cooper cane is, it's not that powerful against some kind of, certain things because, well, it has its limits, you know? And finally, now we can proceed onward. Alright. Come on. Let's keep going. Let's go. Again, folks, you can easily dodge Carmelita's shots. I mean, technically she's not really that much of a threat. It's only if you don't pay attention to your surroundings that you can, well, lose to her. There are other hazards that you have to worry about, you know? And also the clues to get, because, well, clues are important, you see. Come on. Alright. These guys right here. Of course, we have to do some sneaking right here, and we have a window here, but of course, she'll shoot the window, and we have to be a little extra careful. But as long as you keep moving around these sections around here, she will never hit you, because, yeah. Well, of course, you do need her help, quote-unquote, to destroy these sections around here so that we can proceed onward, you know? Because, well, we can't proceed on with these stone structures in our way. Alright. Come on. You know, I have to admit, with them being in China in the snow and the cold, how come they're not freezing? Although I have to point out because they have fur, you know, and fur's warm or something, and it can also attribute to being video game logic and all that stuff. You know, yeah, video game. I'll just go with that because usually we find like characters like Link and other characters in the snow and. Well, they're not cold much. Well, as far as we know. Alright, careful, she can destroy the roofs, meaning that if you happen to fall down and do some backtracking, it's going to be a little more difficult, you know? Alright. Let's go this way right here. And there we go. Next checkpoint. And... 2 clues. Now, folks, technically these will be the final 2 clues of the game, but I just realized something. I think I missed a couple of clues back there. So, yeah, folks, I'm going to do some backtracking and get the remaining clues, and I'll come right back here, alright? And there are the last clues of the game, just right there, right in plain sight. Ugh. Alright, now let's get to that final vault right here and get the final page from the Thievius Raccoonus outside of the bosses, that is. And yeah, don't worry about Carmelita destroying these things because they respawn.
Unfortunately, this vault code appears to have been written in owl dialect. I won't be able to crack the code until we meet and defeat the bird who created it.
Okay, Bentley. You just told me that you were well-versed in chaos theory, and that no code can stand your way, and yet you can't just crack something that you could probably look up online or something? You know, you are a genius, a computer hacker. You can just hack into some random thing to get a code. What's the code, huh? Hoot? Hoo-hoo? What is it?
Watch your back, Cooper. When you least expect it, I'll be there.
And there goes Carmelita Fox, sinking to her doom as she curses Sly Cooper. And, yeah, she didn't teleport away or anything. Yeah. Anyway, back to that whole final vault thing, unable to open it at this time. It's a way to pad the game, you know, because it's probably one of those after you beat the game secrets, you know. Unfortunately. So yeah, I'm going to have to beat the final boss and then come back here as soon as after I finish the game. But in the meantime, there is still a page of the Thievius Raccoonus I can get right now, and that's from the good old Panda King himself, because, yeah. And we're also going to stop his extortionist racket, because, well, it's mean to pick on someone. It's just like bullying, you know? In fact, all these guys are bullies in some way, shape, or form. So let's ride this rocket here, so that we can invade the Panda King and take him on, and yeah, because, well, the guy kind of deserves it for being a bully, you see.
I see you carry Kane of notorious Cooper thief clan. Have you come here for revenge? To steal back the Thievius Raccoonus?
That was my plan at first, but now I'm more interested in putting an end to your avalanche extortion racket.
Why should you care if I bury a few worthless village in snow? You are a thief, just like me.
No, that's only half right. I am a thief from a long line of master thieves, while you're just a frustrated firework artist turned homicidal pyromaniac.
Insolent child. You shall pay dearly for your disrespect. Still, to honor your Cooper ancestry, I will send you to your doom with the beauty of my new firework technique, Flame Fu.
Alright, for this boss fight, all you have to do is just keep moving, and his flames will never hit Sly. And when you reach the center around here, you'll display some other sets of moves, which are easily telegraphed and you can dodge easily. So just whack your cane, whack your cane, whack your cane, and yeah. And of course, when he bounces you out of the arena, well, the whole process starts all over. Now, I think the only time you can possibly get hit by these flames is, like right here, for example, when you try to get onto one of the upper levels. But thankfully I had some lucky charms on hand, so I'm safe. Again, these moves in the center are telegraphed, and yeah, this boss is easy, folks. It's easy. Of course, there are sections in which you can use the sneak ability, but at the same time, just keep moving. Yeah, and the Panda King will keep destroying more and more sections of the outer areas, so yeah, it's kind of pointless just to crouch, unless you want to get hurt, you see. Alright. Come on. Ugh. Be careful, I don't want to get hit again. And here we go. And of course it takes 5 rounds of this before we finally defeat the Panda King for good and get that page of the Thievius Raccoonus and his extortionist racket, you see. Alright. Now, I have read somewhere that there's actually a Sly Cooper comic. And one of my commenters on YouTube actually pointed this out. Let me look it up right quick. Let's see here. Alright, if I mispronounce your name, I'm sorry. I believe Lucas Rias, is that it? I believe you mentioned that there is a Sly Cooper comic, and I actually did some research, and it turns out there were actually 2 issues made. Issue number 1 was set between the first game and the second game, and issue number 2 takes place between the second game and the third game. So, yeah. I'm going to look more into that before I decide if I want to review these guys or not, because that's pretty interesting, you know? Alright. Anyway, folks, here we are, the final round of the Panda King fight, and just giving him a good whack, and he'll be down for the count. Come on.
Your skill with that cane is unparalleled.
Sly, I did a cross-analysis of the metal used in that high-tech blasting vehicle, and it turns out it can only be found in one place. The Krakatoa volcano in Russia. That's got to be where we'll find the 5th member of the Thievish Five. So get what you came for and let's get out of here.
Retrieving the Panda King section of the Thievius Raccoonus gave me a chance to learn about my technically minded ancestor, Otto Van Cooper. Not known for his physical dexterity, Otto relied on vehicles to aid him in his criminal endeavors. Armed with his designs, I was sure Murray would be able to make some cool modifications to the team van. A frustrated Inspector Fox, having missed me coming down the mountain, threw the Panda King in jail, thus putting an end to his avalanche protection services and ensuring the safety of mountain villages throughout China. My gang and I took a little time off and did some shopping in Hong Kong. Thoroughly relaxed, we headed home to plan our next move.
Alright, we have one more level to go to, one more country to visit, and we will end the game. And because all worlds are now accessed, Murray will be hanging out by Bentley, eating and looking at something. So folks, I will see you in part 17.